If you see my other videos on the insulation idea for bagging the fiberglass up, either into bags or wrapping them up in polyurethane plastic, you know that I left two panels, this one and that one, unbagged. So I just stuffed the fiberglass directly into the panel. Anyway, I've always worried about it because apparently it can attract moisture. So I had a moisture barrier on the front, so I've taken that off. I've pulled all of the fiberglass out, and now I'm going to put some grease with a brush. It's very, very soft because it's very hot here. I'm going to completely cover all of the inside. But I also noticed I've fitted the boards for the floor here. I've squared off this part. This goes back so that it bows a little bit here, so that means that, you know, it fits there, but then if you push on it, it goes back, and that means that we wouldn't be able to seal the lino when we have lino fitted. The board will always move, so we won't have a good seal. So I wanted that to be solid, so I have constructed this. Just a bit of board. I think it's 30 by 70 and it's 8mm thick, and I've just put these on. I think these are all 9 centimetres, that might be 8.5, and it just goes in there like that, more or less like that, and that makes it really solid, and there's enough room at the bottom for the board to slip down there, and then that's really solid and doesn't move. So that's the solution. We don't have to screw it in or anything, glue it in or anything. It'll just stay like that once the board's in. So now I'm going to take that out for a minute and put bags of fiberglass. It goes right up. You can really stuff it right really high up, and down there. I'm going to fit all of that and then put that in and somehow get the fiberglass bags in there as well. And after, you know, first of all, I've got to grease it all up, then put the bags in, put that on, and then put the board back on. And when I put the screws back on, because if you've seen my other videos, you know that I used self-tapping screws to fit the panels. Oh, hello! Make me jump. When I refit the screws, I'm going to use some it's like a silicone glue, and that will hold the screw tight and also seal the screw, the new hole, which has not got any paint on, to make sure that I don't have a rust problem with the screw holes. And then those will be completely finished, thank goodness. So I've got the back, the raised part, almost finished. I just got to put some quadrant on there to curve, so it's a little bit of a curve. And here all of the bits of board have been cut out. It's 8mm board, plywood. I've got 3 parts. I wanted it in a separate part here because this is where the kitchen's going to go, and I want to be able to lift that out easily, because there might be things happening there, like the drain pipe hole is there. I'm going to have to take the board out and cut the hole for the drain. I don't know what size that's going to be yet, so just left it as it is for now. Everything's going to be removable. It's all going to be easy to remove. So now I'm going to have to, these are cut out, and I've put lines so that I know where the batons are underneath, so I'll know where to screw the screws into. Now I've got to remove them and grease up the little sections to stop any rust, and fill the sections with bubble wrap, and then put the boards back on and screw them down, and then we're going to be ready for the lino.